Gemini, to your Astro Dice reading for June. This is where we take astrology with tarot and make a horoscope. Okay, for extra fun and extra entertainment. Okay, so these are our Astro Dice. This is the planets and the zodiac signs and the houses. Okay, so let's roll these and see what's going on for you in June. Ooh, you got the sun as the planet and Libra. Some nice air going on for your air, and the house is 5. So adding a little more air to you, keeping you nice and airy for that Mercury retrograde. Okay, so you have the sun. Okay, so we have your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Nice. Okay, and your zodiac is Libra. I'm getting this Libra card. There we go. You have the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. You're going to need that during Mercury retrograde for sure. And having the 5th house. Okay. Where you have fun, romance, and create things you are proud of. A lot of signs have been getting that. It's part of that Mercury retrograde coming in where you're just seeking some fun. Okay. So put these over here and get our oracle cards. Let's go ahead and figure out why the sun is here and what is going on with you. Okay. Sun. The sun is the love begins. Wherever you feel that love is beginning, whether you're at the river, the lake, loving your partner, loving yourself, love your dog. Love could be anywhere when it comes to that card. So very nice. So it says your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved to where the love begins. So you're really going to be using that purpose and destiny of what you love. Okay, so with the Libra here coming in, the energy is gracious and harmonious, keeping that balance within the relationships and accelerated motion. So that Libra is going to bring in the accelerated motion of that balance in relationships. Okay. So, and within the creative or romance, it shows a little emotional withdrawal. So I would say be careful of hiccups. Okay, miscommunication and hiccups during Mercury retrograde for you. Definitely. Okay, so, and being that it is Mercury retrograde July 11th, it starts, I'm sorry, it ends July 11th, it starts June 17th. I would really be paying close attention to what's going on around you, okay, during Mercury retrograde, and it will also be around again October 13th through November 2nd. We already had one this year as well. I believe it was in January, if I remember right. Okay, so, but the love begins, and this is where you're going to start manifesting the things that you love for your immortal soul, keeping that purpose and that destiny moving within the love area. It could just be for yourself, using the High Priestess. Okay, paying very close attention to the things that are surrounding you is what it really feels to me. Getting past any kind of roadblocks. Could be dealing with if it's people involved, whether it's romantic or not. It could be that Queen of Pentacles, that Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo coming in to really stress the love and really start that accelerated motion with you. And it also could be, you know, just communicating with this Queen of Pentacles. Okay, having that communication, but it feels like it could be slow. But there feels like there's passion and new beginnings coming in. Okay, and yes, it is a relationship. So with your relationship, just be careful. Yeah, because I see miscommunications twice with the King of Swords upside down and the Queen of Swords upside down, and that's taking on that Libra energy that we're seeing here, keeping them balanced. And maybe you guys are even balanced in keeping the hiccups and the miscommunication. There's a balance between both of you doing so. So, or maybe you are dealing with a Libra, but I do see Taurus here. There's a lot of signs though. But lots of Taurus here actually. But yeah, I see that there is actually a balance of who is giving miscommunications. Maybe you're doing it and then they're doing it back. So it feels like it's almost balancing itself with the Libra. Like there is a balance here of how you guys are doing things. And it's very confusing because it almost feels like the confusion is you say one thing and they're like confused. What are you saying? And you're like, I said this. And then they come back at you. And then there's that miscommunication again. And now you're confused. So I do really feel an imbalance here through whatever roadblock there is within this love relationship. If it's, you know, it says relationship. So I'm keeping it there. It doesn't have to be for everybody. It could be actually work. You might have some roadblocks and obstacles at work with miscommunication, maybe between you and your boss. Both of these cards are boss. The ultimate boss here with the king could be your management having some confusion and miscommunication at work. Or maybe both. Mercury retrograde doesn't hold back. It likes to do what it does. Okay. But you do have the passion. You have this like emotional withdrawal, but you do have the passion and you do want the romance and you do want the fun, even though there is some emotional withdrawal within yourself. It's like you're holding back some of your feelings. Even though the passion is coming toward you, you're still kind of withdrawing a little bit. And that might be because of maybe your partner has reckless behavior. And so you're like, I don't know. You know, maybe I'm not really feeling it. Or also maybe your emotional withdrawal is causing you to have impulsive behavior. Yeah, I know that seems a little weird. It's almost like you kind of hermit yourself, kind of go into an emotional withdrawal, and then when you come out, it's like you're kind of impulsive, right? And a little reckless yourself. So you need to find better ways of controlling your emotions. Okay. Keep yourself moderate and flexible within this time period. And there it is again, keeping your emotions in check and balance. Talk about checks and balances. With money over here, it looks like your finances are looking a lot better, and it looks like they're a little more flexible as well. Looking like you're really doing a good job of pulling your finances together, keeping work going, and doing a good job there, because I don't see any financial difficulties. But I do feel like you do get a little frustrated with the Queen of Swords upside down. So if you start to feel frustrated with your partner at work or whatever it is, just kind of do some outdoor adventures, meditate, yoga, just try to keep yourself busy and calm as possible. Otherwise, over here, yeah, like I said, your finances are great. You're ready. You have the finances to go out and have the fun and be creative and do the things. You have the strength and the determination. And it looks like you have the affection to go towards that. You might be loved and adored by somebody, or you love and adore somebody else, but your affection towards others is really good. Like I said, I just be careful of impulsive behavior, whether it's you or your loved one, and reckless behavior as well, especially during Mercury retrograde, because it really likes to put dead things from the past coming back to you to make you recognize things. So you might even have an ex coming back who really wants you to recognize them, and even though you thought it was something dead and gone, retrogrades really like to bring people back from the past. And Mercury retrograde likes to bring not only people back from the past, but past reckless behaviors that you've never learned before back into your life. A lot of times Gemini doesn't really get that. It's going to be the people around you. Okay. Usually don't feel that in your own house, because this is coming in your own house of Gemini. So you probably won't be feeling that. That's usually maybe in October or whatever, you might feel that way, and those bad behaviors could come back to you. But more than anything, this is going to be people surrounding you. Okay, so they're reckless, impulsive behaviors from the past, If you have a past ex who's coming back and you thought that they didn't drink anymore and now they're drinking, having a great time, and they want to involve you, just kind of, you know, beware of things like that. Or your loved one may have given up drinking and all of a sudden you find her with a bottle of wine or find him with a beer and you're like, excuse me, didn't you stop drinking like 6 months ago? And just all of a sudden they're like, yeah, but I felt a little stressful, so I'm just going to drink this and feel better, right? And it's that impulse of Mercury trying to teach those lessons. Are they going to come out of that lesson, that karmic cycle of a lesson, or, you know, did they come out of it and grow away from it, or do they actually still have that lingering within themselves? So Mercury will be the test on who has gotten past the karmic cycles of themselves deep within, or, you know, or not. And that's really what it is. Mercury is a test, the test to the fullest of past behaviors. Okay, so let's see what you have going on over here. Otherwise, it looks really good for money. I would just really be careful in certain areas and just keep your eyes open. It looks like with the High Priestess over here, you are very perceptive at this time, especially within your own sign. Your perspective is just like popping, right? Your intuition is just like all over the place. So it's very good. Okay, so some of you are teachers. Okay, so you might just be really, really busy trying to get the things done that you need to, you know, that you need to get done before the school year is over. You know, so keep busy and focused there, and that could be a lot of where your attention is going. And just don't get frustrated, right? Try not to stay frustrated. And love and light, your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love into this world. I believe that that is everybody's purpose. Creative expression. And for those of you who, you know, you want to stay calm and busy and be flexible and do other things to keep yourself busy, you just get into your creative side. Okay. And counseling. Some of you might feel like you need counseling, or you are a counselor and you counsel other people who need help at this time. You know, or maybe you just need somebody to listen. You know, we have a Capricorn. It looks like some of you might have a Capricorn, so maybe you can, you know, kind of lay your head on a Capricorn's shoulder and let them listen to you. Otherwise, it doesn't have to be. Okay, so, okay, because it says you heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. Okay, so that was your Astrodice reading for the month of June, and I hope you all enjoyed that. Peace and love, my friends, and bye-bye.